الكوزات هتبقى ريكوردينج، بس الكوزات هتكون كتيرة.
Afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr.
How are you today?
Fine.
Fine.
Sir, you collected the first paper?
This with me. I said before.
أيوة. Yes, but
No problem.
I have
we
the
have
past
homework
paper.
today.
Yes, I can.
No,
Don't worry. Okay.
You give it out, right?
I'll give you tomorrow, inshallah, or maybe after tomorrow, after I
Uh,
But for this topic, we can write it in the notebook, no problem. Okay. Let's start our session. I'm waiting for the rest of the students to attend the session. Just give them a minute. Okay, can we start now? At first, as usual, we are going to make a review on the school magazine article before writing our topic, just to memorize. As we know, this is the last session of writing this term for school magazine article. So we have to revise before starting writing the new topic of the last topic that we have. Today we are going to revise how to write a school magazine article, giving views or opinion. As we said, this is the most common question for IGCSE exam. So we are going to revise together. At first, before we start, I'd like someone to differentiate between giving your views and giving arguments and opinion or giving arguments and views. You can differentiate. Yes, okay, Ahmed Imam.
Yes, Mister. First, giving views, you only talk about one side and talk about it. You don't talk about the other side. For example, if we are talking about if we are talking practical learning and physical learning,
Yes.
we only talk, for example, about practical learning. But views and arguments, we say. We talk about both sides. We say practical learning teaches us things, and physical learning teaches us other things like this.
Thank you, point of view. Thanks so much. So let me show for your classmate. We said before that if I ask you giving your views, you are going to select one opinion and giving two reasons. But for giving opinion and arguments or views and arguments, you are going to give me two opposite sides, points in favor and points against. But we said the most common is what point giving your views. This is the most common question in the exam. But if you are asked giving your views and arguments, in this case, you have to write about two opposite sides. So points in favor and points against. Now let's start together with, okay, Dr. Yasina, the first slide that we
Yes,
have. How can we know that the question is asking you to write about giving your views or opinion?
The keywords or phrases in the exam question that indicate the type of answer: give your views, give your opinion, say what you think about, say whether you agree or disagree.
Yes, okay. Also, how can we write, yes, in a simple way? If you are asked, yes, Yasina.
The basic plan for writing every views or opinion school magazine article. Title: give a title and underline it.
Yes.
General introduction. Start with a question to involve the reader and encourage him to continue reading. Then time fixer, then generalization, then opinion and phrase, and support your opinion by stating the reason.
Yes. Okay, that we said for the introduction. We have about 4 elements: question, time fixer, okay, generalization, and opinion phrase. Plus this fifth one, support your opinion by stating the reason. Say why you wrote this opinion. Okay. What
Yeah.
about the second paragraph?
Explain the first reason of your opinion.
The third?
Explain the second reason for your opinion.
Yes. And the last one?
Conclusion. To summarize and write your opinion, including a suggestion and support.
Okay. Thanks so much, Yasin. We can select Abdullah. Tell us what we can write in the first paragraph. Yes.
Views, opinion. After first paragraph introduction. Start the introduction with a question. Time fixers. These days, nowadays, recently. Generalization. Many, a large number of, the majority. Opinion phrase. I think, I feel. Use transitions to make a link between the introduction and the body.
Yes, again, for this part, for what Abdullah read, we said here in this part, first paragraph, we have to start with a question. Then after the question directly, use time fixer, then generalization. But if I have a question, can I write for the generalization all the people? Is it correct or no, Abdullah?
Yes, Mr.
If I say all the people, will be correct generalization or valid generalization?
No.
No. If I say none of them or
Mm,
young people, this would be acceptable?
maybe. No.
No, not maybe. No, not allowed to say none or
No.
because we said for generalization or valid generalization, we must say a part of or amount of. So we can say many people or some.
Majority.
Yes, the larger number of the majority of. We give amount of not all because all will be invalid generalization cannot be used. Okay. Then we said that we have to use opinion phrase like I think, I feel, I believe, in my opinion, in my view. We have many we can use in for as opinion phrase, and we have to support up our opinion. Plus, we can use transition like however, just to make contrast, to make a link between the introduction and the body. Okay, Abdullah?
Mr. I have a question.
Yes.
Mr. Views is like giving. What is the difference between views and opinion?
For introduction,
No, not introduction. In the second and third paragraph.
the same. The views or opinion, the same. But if you say views and arguments or opinion and arguments, you are going to follow the second way of writing. You are going to give two opposite sides, points in favor and points against. But giving your view only or giving your opinion only, you are going to follow this one. Okay.
Okay.
But the introduction in both is the same, no difference. Okay.
Okay.
Thanks so much, Abdullah. We can select another student to complete with me. Okay. Yusuf Walid.
Yes.
Yes. What about the second paragraph? What we are required to write in the second paragraph? Read, please.
Explain the first reason for your opinion. Introduce it with one of the following phrases. Firstly, in the first place, first of all, additional phrases.
Yes, wait.
Besides, moreover, support phrases,
Wait, Yusuf.
which means that as a result, consequently.
Yusuf, can you hear me well? We said at first,
One,
the second paragraph will start by using one of these phrases, like firstly, in the first place, or first of all, yes? Then we can use what again, Abdullah? Yusuf Walid.
yes,
Yes, what else? Addition, huh?
moreover, besides.
Addition phrase like moreover, besides, or in addition to, or okay, these are called additional phrase. And we said we have to support our opinion. How can we support our opinion?
Which means that as a result, consequently.
By using what? Or by stating what? By stating the reason, yes? So we use this
Yes.
phrase to support our opinion. which means that as a result, consequently, because, since, and these are used for what? For supporting our opinion. So how can I support my opinion? By stating the reason. Is it clear?
Yes.
My voice is clear for you, Yusuf, because last class
Yes.
complaint from the voice. Is it clear for you?
Yes.
Okay, thanks so much, yes. Okay. Yassine Wael,
Yes, Mr.
what about the third paragraph?
Third paragraph. Explain the second reason of your opinion by starting with the following phrase. Another reason. Addition phrases. Moreover, besides. Support phrases, which means that as a result, consequence.
So, we follow the same point that you said in the second paragraph, but the only exception or the only difference that we have using our starting by the word another reason. We start with by the word another reason, then we write the second reason for your opinion, and you can add another information by using additional phrase like using the moreover, besides, furthermore, in addition. But we prefer to differentiate when you write moreover in the first paragraph or second paragraph, you can change by using the word besides or furthermore or in addition. Don't use the same word in your topic to be varied. Okay. What else? Some supporter phrase, as we said, by stating the reason. Say why you wrote this opinion. By stating the reason, we have supporting phrase like what, like, which means that as a result, consequently, because, since, as. The same we said in the second paragraph. We are going to apply in the third paragraph, but the only difference we start by here another reason. The second paragraph can start by the word firstly or first of all or at the first place. So what about the last paragraph that's called conclusion? So I can select another student. Okay, Ahmed Khatir. Ahmed Khatir. Okay,
Yes, Mr.
it's Ahmed. Huh? What about the last paragraph or the fourth paragraph?
First, conclusion, summarize and write your opinion, including your
Your suggestion.
phrases, suggestions,
Huh? How can we
phrases to
start?
introduce points.
We can start our conclusion by one of these phrases, like to sum up, in conclusion, or yes.
No, yes.
What else?
Opinion phrases.
Like what?
In my opinion, I believe that. In my view,
Yes, that's great.
suggestion phrases. It would be a good idea if plus best tense.
Yes, we have to
Support phrases.
suggestion or use suggestion phrase. Like it would be a good idea if, or I suggest that. Okay. We have to support our phrases by
Uh,
stating the reason, like phrases like what?
because as since.
Take in we said as a result, therefore, consequently, any phrase that indicates for the reason. That's all. Okay. Thanks so much, Ahmed Khater. Let's apply on this example. We already applied it before, but just to memorize. Okay, Ahmed Hosni. Ahmed, just wait. Okay. Yes, Ahmed Hosni. Ahmed, yes, I asked you to unmute. Ahmed, okay. Can select another one. Ahmed Walid Fawzi.
Yes, Mr.
Yes, read the question to decide what we are going to write about.
Uh, some people think that practical subjects like cookery and woodwork should not be taught in schools, and that only academic subjects are important. Here are two comments from young people about this idea. I want to learn practical skills. I'll need them in the future. I need to pass. I need to pass academic exams to get into university. Write an write an article for your school magazine, giving your views. The
So,
comments above may give you some ideas, and you should try to use some ideas of your own. Your article should be between 150 and 200 words long.
Let's decide what we are going to write about. At first, you said here, some people think that practical subject is the first part of our question, that we are going to talk about practical subject, like what, like cookery and woodwork should not be taught in schools, and that only academic subject is the second part of our topic are important. Yes, Ahmed Fawzi? Follow me? Okay. Please don't mute your mic till I say please. Okay, Ahmed Fawzi, huh? Follow me? Ahmed Walid. Okay, you can say.
Yes.
Yeah. So we're going to focus on practical subject and academic subject. But we said here, he said, what is the question? Giving your what? Your views, yes? So you are going to give one opinion and two reasons. Yes, Ahmed? So
Yes.
let's analyze together the first paragraph. Before the first paragraph, what we did at first, we wrote what here?
Practical subjects versus academic subjects.
Called what? Title, yes?
Yes.
Then we started. I can hear that. Can you repeat?
No.
Read. Can you read?
Interiors.
You can read. You can read this. You prefer.
You prefer to have practical subjects at your school, or do you think that they are not important?
Called what here? The question, yes?
Yes.
What else here?
Nowadays, a large number of
What
schools.
nowadays?
Time fixed.
Time fixer. That's great. What else? Complete,
A large number of schools started to include practical subjects in this curriculum. Generalization.
Yes.
I believe that eliminating practical subjects like cookery and woodwork would be a serious mistake. That leaves students with opinion.
Opinion, please. What else?
That leaves students woefully unprepared for life beyond the classroom.
So I support my opinion by stating the reason. Okay, thanks so much, Ahmed Fawzi. You can mute your mic. Okay, this is back to Ahmed Husni. Again, Ahmed Husni. Maybe he has a problem. So we can select Yasin Muhammad.
Yes, Mr.
What about the second paragraph? How can we start there?
What?
What about the second paragraph? What we start at the beginning? What we wrote?
Firstly,
yes. At first, we said our opinion in the first paragraph, yes?
Yes.
Then I start to state the reason of my opinion. The first opinion.
Yes, we will say the first reason of our opinion, the why we choose it.
Yes. What I wrote here? Read, please.
Practical subjects teach us how to budget and prepare healthy food. Moreover,
yes, what is called?
Moreover.
Called what?
Moreover, it's additional phrase.
Yes, additional phrase to add another information, What we said?
They are fundamental life skills that promote independence and self-sufficiency in adulthood. We create a significant skill gap if we graduate only knowing theory.
So here I support my opinion, yes, by stating the reason, yes?
Yes.
What else?
Another reason.
For my opinion,
Practical classes engage different types of intelligence and the hands-on learning experiences.
Then I use what?
Furthermore, additional phrase. These subjects allow students who might struggle in an academic setting to build confidence and discover hidden talents in several areas like engineering or hospitality, so they are important to be learned. Do I continue, Mister?
Another experience? Okay, thanks so much, my dear.
Okay, welcome.
Muhammad, wait. Can you answer? Okay. Maybe he has a problem. Okay. Okay, Yusuf, the policy.
Yes, sir.
Yes. What about the last paragraph? Let's read.
Wait.
Just wait.
Okay. All in all, in my opinion, the world needs thinkers and makers. It would be a good idea if we ensure every student leaves school with what do you think? The tools, both intellectual and physical.
Equal and
Physical.
time. There's a problem here.
Intellectual.
But this part must be at the end, okay? With this one, we cut. I just read it again, okay?
Or I read again.
Yes, that's right.
All in all, in my opinion, the world needs thinkers and makers. It would be a good idea if we ensure every student leaves school with the tools, both intellectual and physical. What do you think?
It's supposed to be in this way, but when I move the mouse, everything is changed. At first, we start by saying all in all, yes?
Yes,
Then what we use here, in my
in my opinion.
old opinion phrase. Then we said what here?
Suggestion.
It will be a suggestion, okay? And we have said but the reason it would be a good idea. Why? If what?
Ensure every student leaves school with the tools, both intellectual and physical.
Yes, and I leave a question for the reader just to arise him to think, okay?
Okay, Mr.
Dear, thanks so much, my dear. And now we have a question about school magazine article. This one is supposed to be in the past paper, but we are going to write the answer in the notebook at least. Write the introduction, then you will complete in the past paper when you receive. I give you about 3 minutes to finish the introduction. Then I ask one by one to read what he wrote. But before we write, let's analyze the question, what the question is talking about. So, Muhammad, you have,
Yes, master.
yes, can you read the question with me here? Huh. Let me share with you.
ثانية.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yes, huh.
تمام. Exercise 7. Some people think that teenagers should be allowed to make important decisions about their lives. Here are two comments from students in your class. I want to be able to decide when it's best to study. I think older people always know best. Write an article for your school magazine giving your views. The comments above may give you some ideas, and you should try to use some ideas of your own. Your article should be between 150 and 200 words long.
That's it.
You will receive a comment.
Okay. So the question asks you to write here about the teenagers' decision, how they can take decision. One of the students said that I want to be able to decide when it's best to study. Means that he want to have self-independency, that he need to depend on himself. No one can help him. Okay. But this one
Okay.
that I think older people always was best. Someone says that it's better if we talk the experience or we follow the experience of other people like your parents to help you to take your decision. Okay. So
I will talk
you can select here the opinion that you agree with.
about one only.
Yes, and write your reasons as we did before in the example that we had. Okay, all of you start to write.
Okay.
If you understood the question now, okay, write the introduction at least, and I select one by one to read if we have time to read the introduction that he wrote. Okay, thanks so much, Muhammad. Yeah,
No.
Abdullah, do you have a question?
Yes, yes.
Huh?
In giving your
Okay.
giving your views, should I talk about if it is important Teenagers should be able to make smart, important decisions, and also the teenagers should not be allowed to make modern decisions.
If you agree that the teenager should have to take their decision by themselves, to write about this opinion. But if you disagree and you think that they have to ask older people or their parents for taking any decision, so you talk about this design. But don't write about both, okay? And you give two reasons for your opinion. Okay?
Okay.
Clear?
Yes.
Okay, miss.
Yes, Mr.
Sorry, by mistake, Omar, sorry. Okay? Write and tell me if you finish. Raise your hand. Yasin Ahmed, have you finished?
No, Mr. Amnir, but this one, we
Yes.
will write it again in the past paper, or we're gonna only write it here.
I think it's better if you wrote in a paper, then you stick in the past paper. There's no problem to avoid writing again, okay? As I know that you are busy in studying because next week you're going to start your practical exam maybe and listening. Yes? And after this,
Yes,
you're going to write, you are going to have your final exam. Yes? So to avoid
yes, Mr.
writing a paper, then we can stick in the past paper. No problem.
Okay.
Yusuf Farid, have you finished?
Yes.
Yes, can you read what you have written?
If you have a vital issue to decide, would you take other opinions or think about it yourself?
Well done.
Nowadays, the large majority of teenagers,
Which step by
eh?
step? With step by step with me. At first, you start with a question that's correct. Huh? Complete.
If you have a vital issue, أعيد ولا؟
No, just complete. Huh? What after the question?
Nowadays, the large majority of teenagers reckon that modern issues require modern mentality.
Excellent. This so you start by using time fixer, then generalization. Huh? What else?
First, teenagers can decide to themselves because they became more educated and know about modern world best.
Okay. What else?
Another point, uh, case that made secondly, another case that made teenagers think this is that they can predict near future.
Just listen to me.
Another point, there are rapid change in jobs and science, so older people cannot have the ability to cope these changes.
Yusuf, can you hear me well?
Yes.
Uh, Till you finish the generalization, it's okay. But what is the opinion phrase?
أنا لسه مخلصش.
Opinion phrase in the first paragraph. You said that I finished the first paragraph. Yes?
أنا خلصت الرايتنج.
But I know I asked you to read the first paragraph only. Where's the opinion phrase?
أعملها في last paragraph.
Cannot be Mr. First paragraph and you have to support your opinion. Okay?
Okay.
Thanks so much, Yusuf. Don't use ChatGPT, Yusuf, please, okay? Okay, Yusuf? Please use your own words. Yes, Yusuf. Who else? Okay, who else? Muhammad, have you finished?
90%.
Okay, when you finish, why raise your hand? Okay. When you finish, I mean, at least the introduction. You finished?
Introduction, I only the only missing part is to say my opinion.
Okay,
I can say it while writing.
take your time. Okay. Yasin, you finished?
Yes, Mr.
Okay, can you read?
Are you one of the teenagers who think that you should take your decisions yourself?
Yes.
Nowadays, some people think that teenagers should be allowed to make important decisions about their lives.
Excellent.
I think that they should take the opinion of older people who have more experience in life.
Why?
I will write okay support. Yeah, I should support.
Support your opinion.
Okay.
Okay. Maybe you can say
Okay.
because you have great experience than us or than the young people. Okay.
Okay.
Thanks so much, Yasin. Another one.
Mister, I finished.
Okay, Muhammad, you have.
Start. Are you one of these teenagers who think that they are the ones that should decide everything about their decisions? These days, many teenagers want to decide and do whatever their minds want.
Right.
Personally, I think that every teenager should listen to their elders because they are more experienced in life than us.
Correct something for you again. Read the question that you wrote.
Are you one of these teenagers who think that they are the ones that should decide everything about their decisions? Oh,
Right,
uh, life.
okay.
No, so what's the mistake?
Occasion to be lives, for example. Okay. Because you said decide,
But
yes?
anything, يعني the rest is good.
At first, I mean that this part, I stopped it in this part. Then complete the time fixer.
These days, many teenagers want to decide and do whatever their minds want. Personally, I think that every teenager should listen to their elders because they are more experienced in life than us.
Excellent. Yes, that's a great. Yes, Mister. Okay, you
Okay, thank you.
can listen your welcome. You can listen for Ahmed Imam. He finished. Yes, Ahmed.
Yes, Miss. I read. Do I read, Mister?
Yes, Mr. Reed. Can you read me? I asked.
Yes. Are you one of the people who think teenagers are mature enough to make their own make important decisions in their life? Nowadays, many teenagers think that they are mature enough to make important decisions of their life, which will affect how they live for the next couple years.
Yes.
In my opinion, I think that it depends from one teenager to another because not all teenagers are mature enough to take decisions. So it's best for all teenagers before making any decision to take advice from elders and parents, so they can be sure that they are making the right decision.
Okay, Ahmed. You have to remove the suggestion phrase. You don't use suggestion phrase in the first paragraph, okay? Because they said
What's the session phrase?
it's a good idea if they this part after wrote the opinion.
Okay.
This part, okay? Just
Can I say it's better for them to Kazakh and complete?
here's also this as another suggestion. So no need to write this part. Okay, just say your opinion and say the okay.
Apart from the suggestion, is everything good?
In the last paragraph.
Okay, I will do it now. I didn't finish it.
Good for thank you so much. We have just only 2 minutes to finish the introduction at least. Okay, Abdullah. Huh? Yes, Abdullah. I ask you to unmute Abdullah. You raise your hand. Okay. Who else? Abdullah, you raise your hand. Can you read? I ask you to unmute. Okay. Malik.
Yes, semester.
Finish the introduction.
Introduction. Right. Do you think teenagers should be allowed to make decisions? These days, a large number of people let teenagers do whatever they like. I believe teenagers are still at a young age with no experience of life, so they shouldn't take. بس وقفت كده.
Okay, remove shouldn't because also this is a suggestion. Okay. Just
Move إيه؟
said they shouldn't. Yes. Because this shouldn't. They shouldn't. Yes.
لا ما كتبتهاش.
You didn't complete. I said that you said they shouldn't when you stop, yes?
اه
Remove they shouldn't because this would be a suggestion phrase.
اوكي يا مستر.
An advice is not the last paragraph. But you have said
اوكي
the reason. Okay?
اوكي يا مستر ثانك يو.
You're welcome. I think that's me. Our session finished. Just only 1 minute if you want, if you have any question. Okay, Abdullah, huh? Abdullah still willing to open the mic. Abdullah? Okay, I can select. Oh, 9. So start to leave. Okay. Thanks so much, my dear students, for listening, and goodbye. You can leave now if you want. Yusuf, you raise your hand. I'm with you. Hi, Yusuf. Huh?
Yes, Master.
You want to read what you wrote?
Yes.
Can you read? Huh?
Is it good to allow teenagers to take their own decisions? Nowadays, many parents think that letting their teenage children
Again,
take important decisions in life. And the question?
I can read well, yes, please. Huh?
Nowadays, many parents think that letting their teenage children take important decisions in their life, and that they should depend on themselves. Firstly, teenagers should listen to their parents because life is still long for them to take decisions on their own. And it's better to take it from older people because they have more experience in life.
Just listen to me. We said the introduction, yes? Yusuf, can you hear me well? Yusuf? Yusuf, I asked you, huh?
Yes,
I asked you for the introduction. I asked you only the introduction. Read the question.
yeah,
The question?
the introduction. Is it good to allow teenagers to take their own decisions?
Okay, huh? Time fixer.
Nowadays,
Huh?
many parents think that letting their teenage children take important decisions in their life and that they should depend on themselves.
Okay. Opinion phrase. Huh?
Second paragraph, huh?
No, in the first paragraph, we must write opinion phrase. Then we have to support our opinion. Okay. Thanks so much.
Mister,
Yeah, no problem.
Mister,
Mister.
say Mister is in the bathroom. I tell you the introduction now or no?
It's okay, no problem. We'll see. Huh? You can
What?
you can see the introduction.
Yes.
Huh?
Do you think teenagers are allowed to make important decisions?
Yes. Huh?
Nowadays, a lot of teenagers think that they have the right to make important decisions. But in my opinion, I think that they shouldn't, as they are still unexperienced. While adults have a lot more experience and knowledge.
Thanks so much. Yes, that's great. Okay, but don't use the word shouldn't. Okay, because should is used for suggestion. Okay, to remove
Okay.
not familiar. Thank you so much for all of you, my dear students, and see you inshallah tomorrow if it's possible, inshallah. Okay, goodbye, my dear.
Goodbye. Speak